Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Scared Soldier bringing another Borderlands 3 video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys the best Zane Maliwan Takedown build in the game. Yes, there's a lot of things going around, two-minute kills, Wotan does that. Alright, let's get something straight. A lot of those builds literally are only for Wotan, and you would not be able to survive from start to finish without like doing anything without any skill points or nothing like that. I'm sorry, I don't give a shit. Like, yo, y'all need a build that's gonna be from start to finish, and here it is. So this build I made easy for everybody, you know, because I played the Maliwan Takedown quite a bit, and from my experience, these are all the skills and guns that you need. Alright, so let's get into it. Firstly, you want to have a Cutsman, of course, corrosive, you know, pretty self-explanatory, a lot of armored enemies, etc., etc. The Maggie, best gun for Zane in the game right now, freezes literally everything, a lot of damage, and this one's anointed, so get you an anointed weapon. Next, you're going to want to have yourself a Brainstormer because, again, it's shock, it chains to nearby enemies, and it also refills your Transformer shield if you decide to use a Transformer shield. And not to mention, it does more damage the more enemies that are around it, which is good because there's a crap ton of ads in Mayhem for Maliwan Takedown, as we all know. Then you see the recursion, and that's when you get to the end with Wotan, but you can put an assault rifle there in the meantime before you get there. But that's that, guys. You could put another shock weapon or another corrosive weapon or the Lucian's Call. Up to you guys, your call. Now, the shields you're going to have and bring with you on this journey is two of them. You're going to want to have the Big Boom Blaster, and then you're going to have the Transformer. Well, the reason being is because, first of all, the Transformer and the Big Boom Blaster are very easy to keep full. The Big Boom Blaster has a really low recharge delay, and it drops boosters all over the ground that your character automatically picks up, and you just keep refilling your shields like it's nothing. And Transformer shock damage basically just refills your shield like it's nothing either. So it's very easy to keep your shields full, and that's important because we want to have cool, calm, and collected all the time to have infinite action skills. Simple as that. Then the two grenades you're going to have is both the reoccurring hex in cryo form and shock form, just to keep your shields full and also to reproc your action skills, so you can kind of switch between the two depending on your needs. I like the cryo one though, works really well for me. Then you're going to want to have two artifacts equipped with you because this is not just a one and done. You're going to have to switch around when you get to Wotan. So I recommend for pretty much the majority of the raid, you're going to want to use the Icebreaker Victory Rush, and mine is pretty much the best one you can get in the game. As you see the rolls and stuff below, if you want, you can pause the video, but this one's literally the best one in the game for Zane. And then the next one you're going to want to have is definitely the here it is, the Snowdrift Idol, because you get that slide speed bonus, and what that slide speed bonus does is when you equip it with anti-freeze, you're sliding around the map extremely fast, and you get bonus 40% damage for sliding. And the faster you move with Zane, the more damage you do, and this allows you to slide at 100% faster, so you will be doing an insane amount of damage with just having this one on. And Wotan has a lot of health, so we're going to want to have to do a lot of damage to him. This is how you do it. So you want to slide around the map, shoot your Cutsman out, jump shoot, all that good stuff, and evade enemies coming at you by moving away really fast. So that's the one you want to have for Wotan. Class mods. Two class mods you're going to need. Again, anti-freeze, of course, with good rolls on them. It's really important. And you can have the Executor one with, again, good rolls on it. Or you can have the Cold Warrior. I like the Executor a little better, honestly. I find you do a little more damage with it, and I have more God rolls with it. So Executor or Anti-Freeze is my preference. Now that we're done that, let's get into the skill tree. So when you're going to be building a mobbing kind of build, because the majority of the raid is a mob before you get to Wotan, aside from obviously you have a Valkyrie fight, etc., etc. But this is not just like a Grave Ward fight where we just spec all into the Hitman tree, put the scene red button, and everything's gravy. Now we need to keep ourselves alive, so we got to go into the Undercover tree. So the first thing we're going to do is put 5 points of Ready for Action, 5 points of the Brain Freeze, 3 points of Stiff Upper Lip, 4 points of the Rise to the Occasion, 1 point in Confident Competence, 1 point in Really Expensive Jacket, 1 point in Futility Belt, 1 point in Calm, Cool, and Collected, and then 1 point in Refreshment. All these things are great for freezing enemies, taking damage, shield recharge delay, giving you infinite action skills, and also keeping your health full. The augments you're going to want to have after you equip the barrier, because you're going to obviously want to equip the barrier, is a Natties or some shit, and All-Rounder. Once you get to Wotan though, I would recommend putting on charge relay, because once you touch your shield, it gives you extra speed. So again, the faster you move, the more damage Zane does. And when you're shooting at Cutsman at a really extremely fast pace, and you're sliding on top of that, you're going to be doing an insane amount of damage with Zane. So just trust me on that. But for the majority, this and this one right here, guys. Next, we're going to get into the Hitman tree quickly. 3 points of violent speed, and then the other 2 come from my my class mod from the antifreeze. 5 points of the violent momentum, 1 point in salvation, 1 point in drone delivery for your hex grenades, and 1 point in death follows close to make all your kill skills work even better. And obviously you want to equip the Sentinel, and then Winter's Drone with bad dose. You can also use the static field if you feel like, you know, you have trouble keeping your shields full. This helps a little bit for sure. And also another thing too, I would, once you get to Wotan, switch to your clone. And because now we have this option down below, since we put 15 points in the double agent tree, we can end our actions. We can end our action skills purposely. And a lot of damage that Zane gets out of his weapons through anointments are at the end of action skills. So like you'll see, like at the end of action skill, he gets 100% extra damage for a short time, or swapping places with his digiclone, he gets 130% extra gun damage. So imagine you swap places with a digiclone, you have 130% extra damage, plus you slide super fast, and then jump shoot with your antifreeze, you're going to be doing an insane amount of damage with Zane. So that's what I'm trying to say, guys. So once you get to Wotan, you put the digiclone on, you put the double banger on, and you can put whatever the hell else you want to. And then once you have that, you keep the barrier on, and you put charge relay with the all-rounder. Or if you don't want to put the all-rounder, just keep this with this. That's it. So that's all you need. All right, now let's quickly just dive in quickly into the double agent tree. You're gonna want to put a total of 5 points in synchronicity, 5 points in Donnybrook. Obviously, gun damage that stacks twice, plus health regeneration. Donnybrook is super important. And borrowed time, now that they obviously after the patch or update, whatever, they made borrowed time even more valuable. So now we get 60% more action skill duration, because obviously we're having 2 action skills and it's 30% per action skill, making our Sentinel last a total of 38 seconds and our barrier lasts a total of 22 seconds, which is insane. So we have a lot of time to freeze enemies and take our time, and nobody's stressing. That was what this build was about. And now we put 15 points in here. It lets us unlock Supersonic Man, and Supersonic Man is kind of like Synchronicity, where we get free weapon damage, but not necessarily weapon damage, but movement speed for just having our action skills active. We don't have to kill anything, we don't have to do anything. It's just for having our action skills active, we get free movement speed, and Synchronicity is the same thing, we have free gun damage. So it's really awesome to have, especially when you have antifreeze. Gives you a free 2 points in Supersonic Man, and everybody is gravy, guys. So that's the whole entire build, guys. That's the only build you really need. That's going to make it super easy. Well, it's not even easy, it's still a challenge. You got to have some good mechanics and stuff, and you got to know where to shoot enemies and this, that, the third, because I mean it wasn't necessarily meant to solo in the beginning. When they came out with it, it was a 4-player thing, but obviously, you know, us Borderlands fiends, we found our way. But with Zane, this is the best way and most easiest quote-unquote way to just go through from start to finish the raid, no matter what the modifiers are. This is the way to do it, guys. I'm going to be showing gameplay at the end of this. Don't you worry. I didn't forget about that. So that's it for the video, guys. Not done, though, but that's it for this little skill tree breakdown. You're going to see the gameplay as I mentioned before. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support. If we can hit 100 likes on this video, guys, I will be posting another video very soon. That's it, guys. So stay tuned for all of that. Make sure you smash that subscribe button as well, because it helps me grow. I mean, that's all it is, man. You know, it helps me grow, helps the Zane Nation get bigger, to share the love, guys. It's all about sharing the love. But anyways, guys, thank you so much. See you in the next one. It's your boy Skate Soldier signing out. Peace.
That wasn't so hard now, was it? for this! You got a death wish?
Mission gets crushed! I've got eternal bleeding and massive concussion!
Do some work, Joel! Did you see that? closer, will you?
Looks like we got ourselves a bear fight.
You got a job to do. Look to track the maggot. Nothing like cover when you're getting shot at. Finger's getting tired over here.
I will be avenged. Back to the beginning. Odin, forgive me! It was ever thus! Use this time wisely. I shall lead the way. Unforgivable sin.
Covering fire on me!
Stand and be judged. Test the warrior! Glory is fleeting! Honor fades!
This'll be just for the crack.
Cover me now!
Give me an assist. I'll kill you!
There's a heavy